Honorable Minister, that takes me to the issue of IGR.
Yeah.
It's obvious that there's been an increased drive for IGR in the FCT, the most recent being the ground rent issue.
Yes.
Okay, some people who are affected have complained that it's either they didn't know about this or they were not informed or they were not asked by previous FCT administrations, and that's why some are owing up to 10 years, 25, 30 years, and that they're wondering why they have to pay for the lapses or ineptitude of past administrations. And then, Honorable Minister, given the state of finances of some people now, they may not be able to offset a bill of over 30 years, that has accrued over 30 years at once. So what are you doing to maybe installmental payments or giving people more time, or what are you doing about this?
You see, it's not unfortunate in our country. You're a tenant.
Yes, of the FCT.
No, I'm just coming.
Okay, sir.
You paid for 2 years, for example. Your tenancy will expire tomorrow.
Okay.
You are coming to tell the landlord, because do not remind you, it's the duty of the landlord now to not remind you. You see, now you are shifting it to the landlord, but that's not the case here. You have a CFO, and the CFO says you will be paying annually for you to continue to keep that property. That annually says 100,000, 200,000, as the case may be. And you are not saying again, some people may not have the financial reason to keep to it. We're talking about central business area. We're talking about Maitama. We're talking about Wuse 1, Wuse 2. We're talking about Asokoro. How many poor people live here? Tell me, how many poor people live here? Most of their elites, they own property overseas. But they remember that they must pay their taxes. If they don't pay their taxes, government will take over the property. Here in Nigeria, oh no, nothing will happen. Is this attitude of nothing will happen? Is this attitude of religion and ethnicity that has killed us and has kept us where we are? Take for example, I today, if you need a nation, I saw the land department publish non-payment of ground rent from more than 1 year to 10 years, and say, look, go and pay. In that number 3092, number 3092, you know whose name is that? No. Bode, Bianca George. Is number 3092. At that level, senior citizen, at that level, I traveled 3 days. I signed 1,500 CFOs. 3 days. I signed over 700 consent documents. Now, having signed 1,500 CFO in 3 days, you come and collect the CFO. You take it and go and do business and collect money from the bank. Then you sit that they have not reminded you. You are supposed to pay money. What kind of citizens are that? Why do we always have to say that you know you're a debtor, you took loan from bank? You say, oh, the bank have not reminded me. The bank is going to do 2 things for you: giving you money, and also because you achieve a protocol of reminding you that this is what is going to be your assignment, this is the job you are going to do. You are, look, and that's what I said. Look at a PDP secretariat. In 2005, Vincent Obulafo, as the national secretary then, wrote, when they bought that property, El-Rufai was the minister of FCT under Obasanjo's government. 2005. The members are there. El-Rufai said no. The mere fact that we're in government cannot stop you from paying tax. And so they should pay 26 million naira for the assignment. They bought this property, according to them, from one senator who lives in Kaduna. We were in government. PDP was in government in 2005. So, Elfa said, no, pay the money. I will talk to Mr. President then. In 2005, Elfa was the minister. Nothing happened, yes. In 2010, PDP was still in government. Baba Mohammed was the minister. To 2015, 5 years. 5 years. Nobody who said, look, what can we be here? Let's ratify this. Up till now, that consent has not been given. Up to now, we're not even talking about the ground rent. From 2005 to 2025, 20 good years. 20 good years. And all you hear here, politics, politics. Listen, I'm here. I'm looking for money. You want government to do this road. You want government to do the satellite towns. You want government to provide this. It will be from my blood. This is a country where we always respect the laws of other countries. When we go out, you see us obeying. Even without being told, we will obey. But when we come here, no. Like, what happened recently showed me that, look, there are people who do not want this country to progress. There are people, and when I saw those who were behind, I just laughed. I said, you need leadership that have to tell you, no, this can continue this way. It exposed so many people. All those who are complaining, are they the poor? Have you seen any poor man? He owns a house in Machama. He owns a house in Usetu. He owns a house in Asokora. He owns the businesses in the central business area. How much are they supposed to pay? Nobody pays up to 400,000 naira as grant rent a year. And then you come and tell me, we did not remind you. You have seen your house boys whose duty is to come and remind you that you're a debtor. Whose duty to tell you that, look, as a tenant, your house rent has expired. I mean, look at the kind of excuses. And I laugh. Some people will even say play politics. And say, oh, you know, we're the ruling party. It will affect us. Affect you how? Are we taxing based on APC? Are we taxing you based on PDP? So how's it going to affect you? But because they know they have been exposed, all kinds of maneuvering, all kinds of blackmail. Oh, the minister is too hard. Minister is not this. These are the same people who complained that when the former government was here in the 80s, that they never knew if there was any minister. Now the same people now, I say, oh, he's too hard, he's this. The same people want you to give them, I hear you did this, I'm living so place. Can you help me to let that be road? With which money?
Yeah, but two wrongs don't make a right.
No, how? I'm doing the right thing.
It's the process of recovery.
Yes.
Or your administrative processes.
Yes.
Either collect the ground rent or revocation. The argument largely that I've heard is that you don't follow due process.
What is due process?
You require a court order.
No, it's not correct. I don't require a court order. It's not correct. First of all, we're giving you notice. Okay. Remember, in March, we published. In March, we will publish about these people who are owing. In March, April, May, June. Now, look, the caucus of the leadership of PDP, led by Senator Abamoro, they came to see me. Now, look, this is the problem they have. I say, what's that? That this and that and that. I said, okay, hold on. I turned by my right. I brought the documents internal memos. I said, take. Go. Read it. Tell me. They confessed that, look, it's unfortunate. I said, no. I don't want this a confession here. You go back to the party leadership. Tell them to tell Nigerians that, look, indeed they found that I did not do anything wrong. It was them. They should even thank me. They should even thank me. You know, if not with the presidential intervention, I believe that people say heaven will come down, heaven will come down.
But then they said it's only 7.8 million naira, which you, as a loyal party member, could, I mean, dip your hand in your pocket. And
you can't even pay. First of all, it's not in my name. Even them cannot pay because the problem is not in their name. But that is not the point. Who is the one that will say, people like Bode will say so? Look at the debt is owing.
That's what I said, sir. Bode just said so. That is something you could do.
How can he say so? I read what he said. If an old man has no job, sit down in your house and read their newspapers. Bode just said, PDP made me. PDP gave me national name. PDP, I agree. Party cannot make you. You are the one that will make the party popular to win election. Party.
Your Excellency.
Now I'm coming, sir. Party cannot say we are popular. It is you, individuals, that made the party to be popular. Look at it this way. I agree that PDP made me. Ask Bode George, whom did PDP make in Lagos? It is the party that makes. Whom in Lagos did the party make since 1999? Not one assembly, not one House of Reps, not Senate, not anything. Not anything. Not anything. And then you are talking to me who has labored, campaigned, and worked for the party to be the major party in the state and at national level. Meanwhile, in your own state, the party has never won the evidence, crying, complaining, every day from 1999, complaining, crying, Tinubu did this, Tinubu did not do this, they rigged the election, every day. Even when we were in power, we knew what we did to make sure that people take over in Lagos. It didn't work. Even when Jonathan came, we know what we did. It didn't work.
Your Excellency, thank you very much. I want to ask two questions. How different is Wike's administration in FCT from your predecessors? And secondly, are you still in the PDP?
Fine. It will be very wrong for me to assess myself. It is you.
No, what are you doing differently from your predecessors?
Look at what we are doing differently now. You have said, want to be you, not you as a person. The people have said FCT was not working. And FCT is working. Which means, first of all, I'm doing things that they refuse to do. One, I have found out that most of them didn't have the courage to annoy people, to step on toes. I have a lot of interest. I take joy when I step on the toes of big men. Those who say that nothing will happen, I take joy. I said something will happen. It will happen. It makes me happy. All you want me is to take decision against the poor people. But you, the rich man, nothing will happen. Something will happen. And that's why we're getting results. And that's why if you don't do the right thing, too bad. Too bad. I don't care. The only person I owe that is to say, look, Mr. President, this is what I'm doing. I'm not doing it because I'm from social place. I'm not doing it because I'm from social religion. I'm doing it that I have to support the government. I have to make a difference. People, this is supposed to be a capital. You know what pains some of us that we will travel outside every time. And you see you staying in a cozy environment. Oh, this lawn was done very well. Oh, look at trees. Oh, look at it. Who did them? I don't know human beings. I don't know human being. Why do you think that anything, so it's a magic that you cannot replicate simply because we don't want to be disciplined, simply because we believe that he's my brother, simply because he's my sister, or simply because we worship in the same church, we worship in the same mosque. These are the only things that anybody will give as an excuse. We don't want to do the right thing. I mean, where will we go to? Where? So this is what we do. Now, what is that man? Which party am I? I'm in PDP. Now you see, when people don't want to learn, you see, impunity will kill you. Like you said here, some people said, when you were governor, you are doing this. Now other people are governor. You see, that's one thing people don't learn. When I was governor, for example, the circumstances may be different. That you were lucky that you could get away with impunity does not mean that now you'll be lucky to get away with impunity. I tell you, see, that's what people say when they say what I'm doing now. Yesterday, nobody enforced the ground rent. That means nobody will enforce the ground rent again. You see, it's a mistake. No. The man yesterday, or you yesterday, you were lucky that the man did not enforce it. Now there's a new man who said he must enforce it. So also it is in the party. If as a governor, we were lucky, assuming we were lucky to get away with impunity, you cannot say because you too, you were also based on this impunity you were acting. And then why don't you also allow you're lucky. You know, like with an armed robber there, you pass, you escape. Does not mean when another person is going, he will escape. No, it doesn't work that way. Now, I am still in PDP. I work hard for this party. I've not seen anybody who would have the guts to tell me, Wike, you are not a member of PDP. Who is that? What is his contribution to the party more than me?